Good afternoon. Hey sis. Hey sis. Thank you for tuning in today. Um, Wanted to hop up here and talk about something that's been on me heavily since my sister passed in December. And it's God has really been speaking about us healing, but healing loudly. When I say heal loudly, I mean that we shouldn't have to deal with grief, deal with pain, deal with everything silently. We shouldn't be afraid to voice whatever emotions, whatever feelings, whatever we're going through. We should be able to voice them openly without judgment, without criticism, because everybody's healing journey is different. But God wants us to heal, and He wants us to heal loudly, because when we heal, our testimony will help heal other individuals. And so, we've all been caught up in this, this time and these things where everybody be like, you can't speak on this, you can't speak on that, or you're too weak if you're healing in a certain way. But grief is hard, and God wants to help us heal. He wants us to break free from the bondage, from the guilt, from the hurt of trying to hold on to something that we're not meant to hold on to. And so when I say heal loudly, I mean heal freely, heal unapologetically. If you're having a bad day, or you crying, or you don't know how to deal with things, there's people that you should be able to talk to freely. And then, we have all these platforms where you can get on and talk. Now, I'm not saying this to throw up on anybody, but I'm saying that certain things that we go through is meant to be shared. Either meant to be shared with our friends, it's meant to be shared with husbands, spouses. It's also meant to be shared with different communities, because our healing journey helps other people heal. And we're not sent on this earth to do things alone. I don't know, where this misconception has come from, but in order for us to break free from the shame, built from the guilt, from the hurt, from the pain, from the sadness and the shame, that we have to heal loudly. And we can heal loudly with God, because we can tell God exactly our emotions, our feelings, our guilt, our hurt, our anger. He wants it all, and He wants the truth. Because once we say it out our mouth to Him, the devil can't shame you about anything, period, because you've already said those words to God. And God already knows how you feel, so He already knows what He needs to do to start healing you. But we have to first voice it. We have to voice whatever pain, whatever hurt, whatever grief. Times where you just want to scream because you're so frustrated, or times where your heart hurts so bad from losing someone so close to you. God wants all of that, because He can deal with all of that. He's here. He feels everything that we feel, and we have to allow Him to take on those burdens for us, because we are not supposed to hold on to deaths for so long. Yeah, I'm not talking about the memory. I'm talking about just the date, the time, the place, how you felt, and how you can't let go of that one memory. But there's so many other good memories that you have that we're supposed to hold on to. And I know, for me, I'm still healing. And I don't mind telling people a lot of stuff on my healing journey, because I know that how God is working on me, it's meant for me to help other people. And so I know, there's days where I just don't understand. And so I ask God to help me understand, even though He may not give us the answers that we need right then. He hears it, and He will answer in His own time, and His own, His own timing. We can't rush His timing, but we can express to Him the hurt that we feel. We can express to Him to, tell us how to let go, how to move on. Even when it hurts, we have to let go. I've cried out many times because I didn't want to let go. I'm still, on the path of letting go. But He's been so gracious and loving to me, and helping me so much. Times where I was battling depression from this, He told me that, I had to let it go, because He knew that when we hold on to stuff like this, it takes us in a dark place. And sometimes we're not able to even get out of that dark place. Because after you're in that dark place, you get that guilt, you get that hurt, you get that depression, then you get that anxiety, and then you get bitterness and angerness, and then you become sick. And then this thing where, sometimes you think the whole world is against you, nobody understands. But we have a Father that understands, and He wants us to to start talking and start voicing it and start living the truth in healing, but healing the way that God wants us to heal, not the way the enemy has you thinking that we're supposed to heal, because the devil is a liar. Period. The devil is a liar. So with God's grace and his mercy on my healing journey, he is allowing me to put certain things together, and hopefully soon I'll be dropping a podcast that I have called Heal Sis. But in the meantime, I'm gonna come on and I'll just drop these things until he allows me to start it. But I do know that we all are fighting things, but we're not fighting against flesh and blood, as Ephesians 6 say. We're not fighting against flesh and blood. We're fighting against principalities and powers of darkness. So we need to learn how to fight back with him in the spirit, with our words, with our Bible, with the Bible, with your prayers, with with voicing the things that God said that you are, not with the things that the enemy whispers in your ear, because we can rebuke those things. The Bible tells us to cast down all vain imaginations, anything to try to exalt itself over the knowledge of God. So if a thought comes to your mind that's not from God, that we cast it down. We don't have to come into agreement with it. We don't have to accept it. We can cast it down because we know greater than he that is in us and he that is in the world. And so I just want everybody to know that it's okay to heal, and it's okay to heal loudly and unapologetically. And you never know when you play something either on Facebook or on your friends, or God, you're talking to somebody and you just lay it on your heart to say something. Those words are meant to heal other people. Those words are meant to heal and break people from the bondage, and the strongholds that they have that is on their lives. Our words and our testimonies help heal other people. And so we are meant to help to heal. We're in a season where God wants us to heal. Everybody to heal from anything. It don't have to be death. It don't have to be grief. It could be any kind of pain that we're still holding on to. Any type of unforgiveness that we're still trying to hold on to. God is telling us in this season to let go and let God. God wants to work it out for us, but we are not allowing him to work it out because we are so caught up in the things that we believe. And sometimes we're so caught up in the things that we believe that we can't even hear God's voice. Okay, and so, just continue to reach out to God in those dark moments. Reach out to God when you feel like you can't even get out of the bed. Reach out to God when all you want to do is just cry and cry and cry and cry. Reach out to God, because I know he's the only one that has kept my mind, that has kept my strength, that has kept my peace. Because when I was going into a dark place, he loved me so much that he stopped me from going into a dark place. And that's what he wants to do for us all. He wants us all to walk in freedom. Okay, so in closing, I just love everybody. I speak a supernatural peace over our minds. I speak a supernatural strength over us. I speak a supernatural wisdom and encouragement that whatever we're facing, we're able to start the healing process, and we're able to start talking, and we're able to start laughing about it, and we're able to move on and let go. Letting go is hard, but letting go is necessary. And again, letting go doesn't mean we're forgetting. Letting go means that we are letting go so that we can start healing and living the life that we're supposed to live, by holding on to their memories, but not holding on to a life that we know that we can no longer have with them. Okay. So in closing, love everybody. Until next time, God bless us. Peace.